Hello, my name is Rafaela Veloso. I am 19 years old and I'm in the first year of the medical course of the University of Agostinho Neto here in Angola. I have received some questions about the consequences of the COVID 19 on me as a student, and I intend to answer them now. I feel that as a young person, we have all felt at some point during this quarantine that we are trapped. We have nowhere to go, nothing to do, we can't go anywhere. So you take a moment, you actually think about your life and your choices and what you want to do, and that is very great. But at some point, it just gets really tiresome and to some people very depressing. So I just feel that this period kind of just pressed pause on our lives. And about our pursuit of learning, it gets very boring, very stressing because very stressful because in the beginning you actually have the strength to keep studying and trying to move on, but then you kind of ask yourself, what's the point if I'm not going anywhere? What am I going to do with all of this? I can just chill, and once I know that school is going to reopen soon, I can, I don't know, start studying a week earlier. And this happens when you're like a little bit older and you know better of the world and you know a little more of yourself and how you deal with things. But I think that the real damage that this is going to do is to young children, because I believe that there are certain things that you should learn before a certain age point. And after that, it just gets very stressful and so much harder to learn. So for some children who has spent all this year at home, they think that life is staying at home. They think that they can do whatever they want when they want. They don't have to wake up early. Some have tight schedules, but this is like a few of them. So once real life starts again, it's gonna be very hard to readapt. It's gonna be very hard to have a long span of attention and focus and absorb really what the teachers are trying to say because they're so used to staying at home, so used to spending their energy on something else that readaptation is going to be very hard, very stressful, not just for the kids, but for the teachers and the parents. And about the what can the government do to ensure that children actually go back to school, I think that the only thing they could possibly do is that make education more affordable, because one of the consequences of the COVID-19 are its economical effects, its economical consequences. And some families, even before the COVID 19, couldn't afford education, and it was easier for them to have their children at home helping with the cooking and the cleaning and selling something on their doorsteps, or even sending the older guys to the streets to sell something or to find a job. And right now that many people have been lost losing their jobs because the work has been stopping and everything else, some just are going to decide that it's better if we just let them stay home or go and sell something that than going to school. Even for girls or for boys, it's very, even though that in some cultures here in Africa, it's easier to make girls, not some, most of them, it's easier to let them girls stay at home and the boys can, I don't know, go outside and find a job or even go to school, because women are underrated and men are overrated when it's not even about the gender of people, but whatever. So I think that education should just be more affordable so it won't be a weight to their parents in an economical way. I mean, it's hard, but it is our reality.